Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Grand Spartan. And we are back with another episode. We're on day 52. Well, the zombies seem to be going to our little base over there. I think we left our Duke coins back at home base 1, we'll call it. So we won't take a trip over there today, maybe on our ride back. Kind of don't want to get stuck over there tonight, though. It'd be nice. It's going to take us a while to get that tree farm down. I was going to say it'd be nice if we could get over there, get all that we need to get done, but we're going to have to craft some forges, and we may as well just get the cement mixer making up, even more. And I may do a little bit more to this bunker than originally planned. I mean, there's no definite on that, but I was just thinking about, what I had done so far, and I'm not really pleased with just a square, free fall bunker, so I may change some things up. We'll see how we're doing on resources. Actually, a little surprised at the amount of concrete mix that we had left over. After upgrading all those pillars and the blocks, I thought for sure I would be running close until we could make some more, but we're actually going to have a surplus. Now, I still need a bunch of cement mix for the structure above ground, and I had some pretty grand ideas for that. I don't know what it is that I'm going to be able to accomplish above ground, but we're not going to go too high with it or too crazy like I did in that one, structure that I built. But we're going to do something cool above ground. See what we can come up with as we move forward. Well, I'll know this little path backwards and forwards by the time we're done traveling back and forth. And I don't want to say I'll completely abandon it, but I most likely will abandon this base once we complete the bunker over here. Get all of the screamers coming that spawn the hordes of ferals and cops here next to the hub city. That's going to be really, really nice to have all of that free loot just falling from the sky night and day. If it's anything like what it's been over here with all the forges running, we're gonna have a bunch of good loot to go through. And now, especially that a couple episodes ago, if you skip through the videos and you missed maybe that I upgraded scavenging onto 100, capped out quality Joe. So now moving forward, all the loot that we pick up should be, much higher quality loot, better chance for it at least. So we get these ferals and these cops and stuff to fall down. We should be getting some 600 items from them. Ooh, I almost didn't make that jump. Fall off the edge there and kill myself. So probably need to make another cement mixer. I say 3 forges. I say 1 for iron, maybe 2 for iron and 1 for cement. I haven't decided that yet, but eventually we can wrench those bad boys and stick them down into our bunker. I could even go ahead and create our crafting room. I mean, what the heck, Only problem with that is we're still kind of drawing the zombies to us. I'll have to see how many spikes we have, how much scrap iron we have. We're going to take all the scrap iron with us because it's going to take a bunch of scrap iron to get those spikes all upgraded. Also, as soon as we pull up, I need to take the mini bike parts. Looks like our garden is ready once again. I need to take the mini bike parts out and into the base. let's just get this stuff dumped off first, and then we'll come back and cannot forget to do that. That's going to be very important to make sure we don't forget. But I will miss this little base. This little base has been a good one. Boy, look at that. The forge is all that day's worth of work last episode. And we did not use all of the stone and the forges there. Of course, we were out of wood in most of these. But it's the only downfall to those signs. All right, so let's get this. Actually, let's split it up like this. Tell you what, let's dump off the stuff that we know we don't need on us currently, like this here, this over there. Look at the sniper rifles. Before long, we'll be creating ourselves a purple sniper rifle. Okay, that there. Put you there. What do we have for cement? 1885. And how much forged steel can we make now? 285 more. Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh. Really pleased with the amount of iron that we have. You know, we may create these forges and find that we're going to take those with us to the new base. Tell you what we can do. How much crushed sand could I make? 19,000 crushed sand. Wow. All right, well, we don't need quite that much, though we do have a surplus of stone. Let's make this 7,000 crushed sand. 15 minutes on that. Another 2,000 cement mix right there. Tell you what, we go ahead and take this and this and this, and we're going to do it like this, though. Yeah, you know what? There's no need to do it like that. I was just going to try to split it between the two cement mixers, but let's just go ahead and pile it all in here, because all right, another 2,000 there. So we'll actually be good on the cement mix. Now, I need to still create the structures above ground, so you know, we're looking at a lot of cement for that. But let's make another. We're gonna have spikes for days here. Make that 187 of that. Stick our wood back in here. Let's take chainsaw. Let's create a better quality chainsaw here real quick. Well, all that stuff is just broken. Broken pieces. Well, that's not going to do anything, is it? All right, so our engines. Wait a minute. I can't repair that in the bench, I guess. We'll just go with what we have for the 334 green engine. We'll get that up and get this up in quality a little bit and slap it all back together. I could make some better handlebars. I'm not going to worry about it right now. And then we're going to repair this bad boy. It'll be 2 minutes before it's ready. So let's Let's do that. Let's repair. We'll put our engine in here along with this engine, and we'll keep our blade too, just in case. You never know, you lose that darn thing. All right, so forge. I know we need short iron pipe, and we need leather. We're gonna need some clay. Let's look at the bellow. Wood's what we're missing. Okay. For some reason, everything's a little bit laggy right here. I don't know why. We'll go ahead and make 4 of those. Boy, we're short on leather now. We can make it with the all the animal hide that we have. Let's see, forge. We need bellows, lump of clay. Oh, I don't think we have any small stone. Joking about that. We have plenty of small stone to go around for a while. So 1849, they're kind of taking a chance if we go up there right now with our chainsaw. Let's cancel this. We may just cut down a few trees. How about that? Let these bellows finish up. Let's just go out there and cut down a few trees. Kind of get us a kickstart on that. Also need to remove the fuel. Put this in there as well. So let's run up real quick and reload my chainsaw. What? Is that a rabbit? Wascally wabbit. Oh boy. Look at this screamer. Let's see if she notices me over here with a chainsaw. Feels like it cuts it a little faster, you know, that 600 blade on there. This is oh. Well, this thing turns them into mush like really fast. Uh-oh, screen went black on me there for a moment. I hear one, but I don't see him. Let's get back to what we were doing here. I just need some more wood because we're going to be framing out the interior portion of that base. And I don't know if I'll use cement for all of it or concrete. I may do some wood. We'll see how it looks when we get over there. We're doing so well on cement, especially if we make some forges to go back over and place down somewhere. So I'll look at them up in that base up there. So with all of the noise, those screamers do not pay us any attention over here with this chainsaw. And she was walking like right there by us too. So I know there is the chance of the chainsaw spawning a screamer. But as far as them noticing it because of the noise, you saw how close she was to me, and she did not come running over here. She went and fell right into the spike pit. Oh, hello. Whoa, hello to you too. Come on over here. The Spartan's got something for you. Oh, it looks like he was reconsidering there for a moment after he saw his buddy lose his arm. I'm gonna see if I can chop his other arm off before he died. Whoa. Uh-oh. Nurse Nancy, come on now. You can't be sneaking up on us like that. Say you have a band. Look at that. She provided the bandage to heal us up from where she made us bleed. How nice of her. Well, it really does go through the trees a lot faster with this 600 blade. That's a substantial increase in speed or a decrease in cutting time. should do us now. Let's move this out here. Put that in there. I hear you coming. You're just gonna have to wait. I didn't sound very happy about that. Well, I'm sorry. All right. Well, I'll tell you what, we'll take your glue and your duster and stick it in here. Yeah, we'll actually take it down to the base with us. We'll take this animal hide as well. We'll stick our seed in there. Boy, almost 200 trees. So we can absolutely make ourselves a tree farm once we get everything up and going. One thing I need to do is take this out. Oh, we're going to leave ourselves a little bit of extra fuel in here. We'll leave 1,000. That'll get us out of a pinch. We'll leave our mini bike in a chest, storage chest over here, because we don't want to die and not have a way to get back back over there. See if there's anything in here catches my eye. The raw iron, the scrap iron. Oh yeah, really good mini bike seat. Look at that. That might even be better than the one we have on our mini bike. So we're going to stick it in this storage right here. So if we die again, don't let me forget, the mini bike is right up here. And you know what? We'll stick 1,000 gas in there with it just to make sure we have plenty of gas for it. I'm going to turn you on, get that 13,600 fuel pumping out there. We're going to start our forges up here. Matter of fact, before I waste any more time, yeah, well, let's get this sorted out here real quick. Put you here. You there. You right there. All right. So forges, we need stone, and we need clay. Pow. Boy, you can do that in less than a minute. Have 4 forges ready to go. That's some quick crafting of a forge right there. Though a forge is pretty simple to create in real life. I don't know if any of you have ever messed with that before. Real life making a forge, but I do a bit of ring crafting, silly as that may sound, out of coins. Taking 50-cent pieces, quarters, silver dollars, those types of things, and making rings out of them. But I've never done any really hardcore forging before outside of something like that. She's going to scream because she's right above us. All right, we'll capped out on that. Where's she at? Right there. And she can't see us. Well, that's that. Let me think. Oh, yeah, we can play around with this for a moment. See how high of a sniper rifle. Some green parts there, a green barrel. We just combine all this stuff together. Heck, I don't know why we wouldn't. Except for the fact that the Screamer is not going to allow us because she's going to call her buddies. We'll just let them die up there. How about that? Yeah, I'm getting a little bit of like input lag or something today. I don't understand what that's coming from. Maybe need to just restart the old computer. these parts. Let's start slapping them together here. $509, little green. Nice. And this one's going to be even higher yet because we have a couple high quality receivers. Same with the stock. Will darn near be purple all the way around. And that's the way to condense a weapon right there. Let's go ahead and disassemble this one as well. Combine those parts. It's probably a waste of time. This is just toying around here. I shouldn't be even messing with this because I don't have plans to use the sniper rifle, but anytime soon. But we'll have it. We'll have it on hand. Would be nice to be able to take out screamers from a distance. From a distance. So that we couldn't, we would not have to worry about drawing them towards us. You know what, we're just going to scrap these two pieces here. We don't need that. I don't know why I held on to AK-47 parts. I'm going to scrap that 600 pistol too. Scrap all this stuff. I'm a scrapping fool. I don't hold on to anything unless I know for sure it's going to be something we're going to use. So we're going to slap this flashlight on there as well. So now we have a 525 sniper rifle with a flashlight. Cherry on top there. 429 bullets. Heck, you know, we could start pumping out casings. Only thing I don't have is coal. Don't have any coal, but we could find some of that eventually. I'm not going to concern myself with that until we're absolutely have this base done. So we're going to leave a little bit of steel over here, a little bit of scrap iron for this base. We need to top that back off with clay and with iron. All right. Check this out. Boy, it's just steadily pumping out a stream of cement over here. Another 1,000 of that. Oh, it can't even go anymore. There's so much sand it's pumping into there. I may have gone a little crazy on the sand. I don't know if we quite needed that much sand, but hey, we'll have sand to last us for a little while. All of this stuff eventually we will transport on over to our new base. So let me think, is there anything else that I need to have on me when I go back over there? Fuel. I want to take just a little bit more fuel. We'll take it out of here. So this should be done, yeah. So we're going to be doing a little bit more augering, a little more mining. And so this one's stone. Oh, she saw me. I need to take these, oops. Oh. The one thing you don't see over here that you see in the hub city are ferals with these screamer hordes. We've only seen, what, about 4? But over in the hub city, they seem to be pretty common to come along with the screamers. So Another screamer coming. There she is. Hello, lady. I'm over here. So I guess you just sit right there. Look silly with your lack of legs. This little bunker has really paid off, though. I remember when we first started this playthrough, and immediately I thought of, oh, we had a purple flashlight up here. Look at that. We're going to scrap this pistol. We combine those things. We're going to scrap this. Throw out the running shoes. Another screamer. Well, if we can get this over at the other base when we get it finished, we will be in business. We will just have horde after horde of all kinds of good zombies. The ferals and the cops. Seems like the pistol drop is another. Okay, those are just zombies. The pistol loot has dropped off a little bit. You know, it doesn't seem like we've had as many as we had in the past. She can't get through the spider zombie here, and he's not dying. Boy, they're tough. Hit that guy like 6 or 8 times. We might need to see about bumping another point into Pummel Peak, if it's possible. Get him in the face and they go down pretty quickly, but don't get them in the face. They're a 10-shot kill. So let's go ahead and clear out some of these bodies here. That way when they fall in here, they're taking 100% spike damage. And she's right next to me. Instead of swimming on top. Go down here and sort this stuff out just a bit. Combine these flashlights. Where's that? Stuck that one flashlight on the sniper rifle. We'll just stick it in there. We're not going to bother with taking it over there with us right now. I don't see a need for it. And there's no need to smelt this brass. We're probably going to end up stacking all of this up and taking it with us. And that's part of the reason why I did not smelt it originally, because I had assumed I would have a second base by the time I started creating or started using firearms. And sure enough, there we go. We'll be at a second base before I really get to utilize a firearm. I was going to call it a weapon, but so it is 3:13. It is almost time to pack up and head out. We'll take some more stone and cap these off once again. Couple more thousand cement there. And oh. Boy, it is just a war zone over here for screamer zombies. They are non-stop in this area. Make another 70. We'll hold off on that for forged iron because we do need. Tell you what, let's see how much forged iron we can make out of that. 141. We'll make it all. because I need to make another spike club. Let's look at Pummel Pete real quick. Might as well buy that extra point in there. It'll give us a little more of a beefy hit when we're swinging. Not that we're not killing them efficiently, but it'll absolutely help to kill them a little quicker. Oh. Almost got her before she screamed if I hadn't been such an awful shot with that. Oh, look at that. 7.62 rounds. Well, they must know what I need. So there is the ringy dingy for 4 a.m. Almost a 500 stack. So we haven't created one bit of ammo yet. We still have almost a 500 stack. So we'll leave that there. I will take a bit of iron. We're going to need to go get ourselves some clay. We need wood. One more. We'll take 2 stacks of that. We're going to need... Let's take this forged iron and create ourselves another spike club. Stick the remaining bit in there. So I tell you what, I don't think I'm going to need all that gas. We'll just take 3 and we'll take the rest in cement. And we'll leave 1 for repairs here, of course, by the time we get back. Oh, look at that. Look at that. It's all full again. We're just going to turn it off for right now. It's creating it much faster than what we can use it up. Don't worry about the calipers, but I am going to get the anvils. I guess we could make some once we get over there. And we'll get clay once we get there as well. What's our auger blade looking like? 433. Why not just go ahead and get that upgraded here real quick while we're at the base. Got to drop this chainsaw off as well. Something that we do not need. Recipe, auger blade, crafted up. Okay, so we put it in there for us. Assemble. Put you in there. And put you in here. 409. Blue. Nice. Pretty blue. Pretty blue spike club. So we will dump out that 215 gas here. Pretty sure I had a lot of gas over there I left behind. Everything we need. I hope we have it. Boy, I always leave here and I get about halfway and I think, gosh, if I had just brought so-and-so with me. We have another 1,000 right here. Look at that. So I think that's all that we need right now. All the scrap iron I have. Once I get the... Oh, you know what? We had a workbench here somewhere. Where was that at? Right here. We're going to take that with us. And we're going to take our wrench on us too, just in case. I thought I had some anvils somewhere, but we just make one of those when we get there. It's not a big deal. Let's take on off before it gets any later, and I think it's something else to hold me up from getting over there. Oh, the garden's ready. No, I'm just joking. We're not gonna mess with the garden. I could, but instead of being about 6 a.m. when we get there, it'd probably be about 10 or 12. Sorry about that. I was trying to do 3 things at one time. I was driving and looking away. I was just about to drive off the edge of that cliff, too. Good thing I look back at the screen. I love the way you can see off in the distant terrain now, and it's not just a, blank blue sky or whatever else it could possibly be from the past. But you can see far off. Whoa, gotta make that turn. I don't know if it's the handlebars or the wheels or a combination of the two that gives you control, but this mini bike does not have very good control to it at all. Very hard to turn. And I think last I looked we had a pretty good engine in it. It was 500 plus. So it moves along at a good rate of speed, just doesn't turn well. So you did see in one of the previous episodes that you can find nitrate powder in the desert. We found quite a bit of that we didn't even touch. We'll go back and absolutely nip at that eventually when we start making gunpowder. I don't need it now, but eventually we will absolutely grab all of it up. Probably have to get the coal. Might go to the snow biome somewhere and dig ourselves a hole and mine for that now that we have a decent auger. So day 49, I'm pretty sure is when we, guaranteed, 49 is when we looted the hardware stores because we did it the day of the horde. So we'll probably give it to day 55 before we do it again. Here come the dogs. Who let the dogs out? I think the fun pimps did. Don't mind the dogs. Dogs add a little challenge to the game and makes it exciting. But the hornets absolutely have to go. I don't even really approve of the vultures or whatever it is that they're going to incorporate into the game in place of the hornets. I think zombie apocalypse, the last thing you're going to be worried about is going to be a bird or a giant bee coming at you. You're going to probably not, most likely not going to see much of that. You're just going to see a lot of dead people coming at you. So hopefully they, make a good decision, a good solid decision on what they're going to do with the flying creatures. Pterodactyl or whatever it is that they're going to add into the game. A giant woodpecker. So this is one of those episodes where I feel like I kind of wasted a lot of time. Last episode, I felt really good about what all we accomplished. Seems like we just made huge strides in, creating our bunker. This time, not so much. This time, it felt like we kind of wasted around about a full day's worth of gameplay. That happens from time to time. I did have to go over and create the forges, and we got some airdrops over there going towards Trader Joel. Oh, there's a screamer. I wonder if I can kill her in this bike. I sure can't. Son of a gun. Let's see if we can get far enough away. Boy, that took a percentage of my bike down as well. Let's see where we could put these forges that's out of the way. Maybe. Oh, bear. Bear. Oh, there's a feral. We're gonna get that feral. See, now I have extra point in Pummel Pete, sir. Doesn't feel so good, does it? Look at that military helmet. Yeah, we'll take it. Take it and scrap it. So this may be a good location. Stop your screaming. This may be a good location for the forges down here. It's kind of away from where we're at. But I'm trying to get his body. There we go. Let's put it right. The 4 forges right here. And we'll come over here and wrench these bad boys up when we get our bunker created. Well, what did I do there? Put a little gap in between. Someone had said on my initial start of the playthrough, man, you aren't worried about losing those forges, but I've never lost a forge to zombies before. I've never seen that happen. I'm sure it can happen. I have just never seen it happen. So we're gonna do. I decided to go with the 4 instead of the 2. That way we can do 2 stone and 2 cement. Let's go ahead and ride back over to our chest now. Maybe things have cooled down just a bit over there. It's really nice to have this whole day in front of us to do what we need to do. Our time is going to expire on this episode before we really get to dig in. But when we get back to the episode, absolutely going to have plenty of time to do, all that we need to do. Get a bunch of work done on this bunker. I mean, a bunch of work. We're going to try to get this thing. Look at that little sort button. Appreciate the heads up on that. That's good stuff. That's a good time right there. So scrap iron. I think I'm going to take this scrap iron with me down into the base. That should be enough cement. Yeah, I'm going to get some WD-40 on this chair before long. It's a really comfortable chair. I don't know why exactly it makes that noise. Someone commented in one of my videos that, hey, man, WD-40 is cheap. Here's our anvils. Okay, I thought we had some. I've had the chair for a couple years now, and it's just a really comfortable chair, but it does make that little squeaky noise that you hear right there. I don't know, it's all... It's kind of in an area, too, that I don't know that I can WD-40, but we need to get clay. That's what we need to get. Oh, shoot. See, I knew I would forget something. I knew it. I wanted to bring a cement mixer over here, and I did not do it. Son of a gun. I absolutely knew that I would come over here and say, hey, there's something I was supposed to bring. Didn't bring it. We'll have to clear out these, but we're going to just be using everything that we put in. Let's take a look at the map. So there's clay right here. Okay. Hello, Nurse Nancy. How are you? All right, well, let's see. I'm going to dig this clay up here. And I'm not digging anything up without any fuel. Look at that, 0, 0. I guess that's why we have our little emergency fuel supply in here. In case old Grand Spartan forgets to bring some, we'll put our forges in here as well. Not going to go too deep with this. Just a little bit, just enough to get us by. Need to start documenting some of your names especially those of you who comment regularly. I know your name as soon as I see it. I'll wake up in the morning and I check to see if there are any comments that I need to reply to or just give a thumbs up to. And there are some of you who are just super kind and make comments on each one of my videos, and I really appreciate that. All the kind comments and helpful tips. I need to start documenting some of those. The only issue I have, and it wouldn't matter, but if I see something and I want to say something back to you in a video, there's going to be a long delay between the time you say it and the time that I say something back, because, you know, these are all pre-recorded videos that I have, like right now, I think I just posted maybe I just posted day 37 or 38. And see, we're on day 53 here, so it's a huge delay between release time of the video and yeah. I even thought about releasing. Comes a screamer. Look at that. She's like, hey, I think someone's smelting some iron. Oh, you stink, lady. Oh, she spawned a bear. I don't want... Oh, 2 bears. Here comes another screamer. Let's try to take this cop out before she gets over here. And maybe just leave. I don't know if I'm going to sit here. No! Oh, look at that. See, he didn't do any damage to the terrain there. It's a bit odd that they can just totally wreck the cement and all of that, but they can't do anything to dirt. Once again, you know, they don't want the zombies to be able to dig down. So they made that a thing. Nothing in the storage there. Goodness, look at all the stone we have. We just have stone on top of stone on top of stone. Take this fuel out of here. Dirt. We have things all out of sorts, but that's okay. Now we need to go down here. Put that in there and that in there. Oh, there's a little bit of clay left. We'll just stick clay in there too. Tiny little bit. Another airdrop coming. We're going to take another stack of wood with us. Or 2. And we could take this steel and upgrade pillars with it. That's what we could do. So let's run back down into our pit. If I had the sniper rifle, see, now is when the sniper rifle comes in handy. Screamer hanging out down at the forge area. Pop her in the head from down here. She never sees it coming. No scream, no zombies. Like I said, once we finish this, oh, I welcome the screamers. I hope we get 30 a night. And I hope it's just a non-stop horde coming at us. We just get fatigued from so many zombies. But until we do get this thing finished, I want to keep those to a minimal. We'll let the screamers heckle that other base and stand around the forges and the fires and sing Kumbaya down the street from us. All right, so what do we have here? Let me assess this. So we have 1,000, 2,000, and 600. Okay. Boy, we have a lot to upgrade though. This is a serious amount of upgrading to steel we're gonna have to do here. If we can't get the blocks up top steel immediately, then that's fine. Really want to get these pillars done. And it's not going to be a thing yet, but I do want to get all the spikes upgraded to steel as well. Let's see how we're doing. Okay, so we're doing good. It's 40 every time. Every time we go up a column is 40. I did not count these out. I usually take a little notepad or go to Notepad in Windows and jot down numbers and kind of get figures for things, especially when I do a massive build, a big build like that castle. We were trying to put together cobblestone, and then for the multiplayer base, I try to get some figures in my head on paper, or I guess out of my head on paper, and put them all together. Get a rough idea of what we're looking at. Instead of just saying, hey, go out there and get me a lot of clay. Like, well, how much clay? I don't know, just get a lot of it, you know. Those kind of instructions. What's a lot? I don't know, you know. A few inventories full. Oh, we ran out. We're so close. So close to getting the pillars all the way around. That's a lot of pillars, though. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. That's a bunch of steel pillars that we almost got done. This is going to be a pretty nice size base. So, spikes. We're going to be some spike laying fools here. Can't block myself in now. Let me think about how I'm going to do this. We'll just we'll do this. I know I'm going to back into these spikes and bleed. Plenty of first aid kits, and that's all right. All right, here we go. This is such a peaceful thing to do, so relaxing, laying down blocks. I tell you, that and mining, those two things are absolutely just peaceful. Peaceful to do. We got about 5 minutes left here on the episode. Try to at least get these spikes laid down before we have to end it, so we're not ending in an odd spot with me halfway completing a task. So it's going to work out about right for spikes. Oh, I thought I placed one on top of the other for a moment, the way the block glitched. I guess it's not much of a big deal. We're only out of 20 wood if I do. I'll have to do the math with the scrap iron spikes sometime, but you know, wood is very easy for us to come by, and I don't. Oh, I told you. Oh, I told you I would do it. Backed up onto the spike. So it worked out just about right. I went a little bit more than what we needed. Had 14 spikes left over. Let's see how many of these things we could actually upgrade. And I do need to get the other pillars. Yeah, we'll just create 4 real quick. This is going to take a lot. Let's see. 460, 100. Oh boy, I'm going to be way short. So it's 100 per spike this way. So I may have been better off. Let's see if I create a spike. It takes 40 to get it to that stage. So it is actually 40 more to do it the way I'm doing it versus making it from scrap. Yeah, not a big deal. We're not undoing it now, but I know that moving forward, just go ahead and create them to scrap, and it starts them at this level right here. So it would only be another, oh, it is 40. So it works out the same. No. 20, 60, and another 40. Let me look at that again. Takes 40. And then they go from this level to this level. So it's like the same. So it's really not an advantage to do it one way or the other. Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have reached the end of this this video, this episode. Things are starting to come together for us now. We'll go up top eventually, make ourselves a bit more steel with the new forges that we have in place. It's very nice. Glad to have those over here now. It's something I probably should have done a while back and kept putting it off. But the whole thing where we can, take the forges now and look, can I not reach that one in the corner? Yeah, is a great feature to be able to move that thing. I was gonna say, so this one in the corner is gonna be a bit of a booger to get to. I don't remember those being so tough to get to before, but it's probably just because they're 3 wide. All right, there it goes. Not really concerned about that one. If we lose it, the interior 2 are going to be the ones that take all the damage. I'm sure those exterior ones will take a little bit of damage if they fall from the corner like that. We may eventually make our way some way to get over there to the other side. But like I said, I'm not too concerned about it. We'll get them, repaired up when the hordes or the screamer hordes hit us. But thank you so much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Another episode in the books here. We'll pick it up tomorrow right here where we're leaving off. We still have about 7,800 scrap, so we'll see how far we can get with that. And then we're going to go out. We could scrap some of the raw iron that we have as well, since we do have a pretty good surplus of that. But thank you so much, and I'll see you tomorrow.